All interviews fall into three phases. The first phase is first impressions. We all know a lot about first impressions, and that's about building trust and likability. Will the panel like you? The second one is about the content. Know your stuff. You know, if you turn up for an interview and you haven't thought about your answers and you don't know the product you're trying to sell, and i.e. yourself, then quite honestly you don't deserve to get the job. The third part is about the end, and the end is about being remarkable. The end is just as important as the beginning. So many people let an interview just kind of dribble out. And what you've got to think about is, how can I make this remarkable? How can I make these people remember me above all the other people? I'm reminded of a story of a young DC going for a job as a CID officer and going on his board. Having gone through the interview, impressed the board, he then promptly stood up, thanked them, and turned around and walked straight into a broom cupboard, closing the door behind him. Finding himself inside the broom cupboard, he's now thinking, oh, what do I do? About a minute later, he very creepily opened up the door and creeped out and walked out saying thank you very much. The board, of course, were laughing their heads off. However, it was a remarkable finish. A board with interviewing people, all were laughing. Inevitably, he got the job. I don't suggest for 1 second that you walk into a broom cupboard. There may not be one available anyway. But what I do suggest is that you think about the last question they ask you, which is always, is there anything you'd like to ask us? The first thing I would say to you is, think of a remarkable question. One of the questions I've thought about is, what is it about this company that made you stay here so long? This gets them talking. This gets them talking about something where they work. They're talking about themselves. The other thing you can do is, if you feel you haven't answered a question effectively, you haven't given it your best shot, re-reference that question. So go back, earlier you asked me this. I don't feel that I gave that the true value it should have been given. And then re-answer the question. I don't suggest you go into a long explanation. Be succinct, but make your point. Then thank them, stand up, and walk out with confidence. Good luck.